to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. The Jets at 4-5, a game under 500, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
7 yards there and a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Again, he finds Moore. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Giants are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Ball start, offense.
Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Bridgewater. Again, he's got that man Landry. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route. and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use...
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
And some room to work. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That pass complete to Moore. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York set to take the field. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
A first down carry for Barkley, and he'll get this up to about the 40. Stopped in his tracks by Ahmad Gardner. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Out route pass complete to Bellinger. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To throw is Bridgewater. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Bridgewater again. And that one complete to Hodgins. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, Bridgewater. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at
touchdown Giants. Jarvis Landry, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. He'll find Hodgins there complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From the 27, Bridgewater. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Bridgewater now. This is caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open.
This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've passed the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're coming off a loss to the Washington Commanders, but so far here on their way to rebounding nicely, they lead as they take the field for a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Bridgewater. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll look to throw here. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On play action, they'll throw. He finds Wilson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw now on first down. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. On second down, a run with Hall. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. They'll set up a throw. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Bridgewater on first down. Flushed out right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Bridgewater, he dumps it off to Barkley. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Up the middle with Barkley. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space, because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this is going to remain a 1-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here, and you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going right back to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Second and 6. He completes it to Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. On first and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw. This will be caught. Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Another try for Barkley. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So the Jets now down on the scoreboard. A little over 50 seconds remaining. They're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Able to find Judy, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards that time for number 19. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last play.